Hi, my name is Eleni and I joined the first cohort of the new CDT in September last year. My background is in biochemical engineering, which I completed at UCL in 2018. After a brief period working in scientific communications and biotechnology, I took the leap to explore the very different world of environmental design. I'm particularly interested in architectural design and the effect that the built environment has on the people that occupy it, and I intend to explore this concept throughout my PhD. What initially attracted me to the CDT was the unique opportunity to research sustainable architectural design whilst also studying the broader energy picture. Being able to do this in a wonderfully diverse and multidisciplinary cohort and learn both social and technical research skills has been a major part of my first year experience. Our experience of the environment is the result of an interplay of temperature, light, sound, and many other factors, and it is this interaction between multiple stimuli that defines our state of comfort. Contextual gestalt is a notion of the complete environment being more than simply the sum of its constituent elements, and states that the relationship between stimuli could be just as determining as the individual stimuli themselves. In the past, the relationship between key environmental parameters and comfort have been researched in isolation, often in the form of climate chamber studies, with outcomes shaping many of the building performance standards that exist today. However, the major shortfall of these studies is that they often do not achieve external validity. In the real world, our senses interact and respond to this interplay of environmental parameters to generate both a physiological and psychological response. My PhD will work towards an integrated, mixed-level approach to evaluate environmental quality and its combined effect on comfort. The research will take the form of a cohort study in a real-world environment, focusing on higher education buildings and campus spaces. It aims to consider not only environmental quality now, but also in the future, by considering the implications of a changing climate. Temperature acts as a key energy driver here and the primary link between the concepts of indoor environmental quality, comfort, and climate change. In a nutshell, the project will aim to develop and apply a holistic framework for a realistic evaluation of comfort, both now and in the future. The impacts of climate change on indoor environmental quality is assessed as part of my research using dynamic simulation modelling. This is used to evaluate the resilience of existing buildings to future climates. The focus is on overheating risk and changing energy end uses. The modelling aspect of my PhD will allow for field study outputs to be placed in the context of climate change and therefore be applicable to future building performance. The next steps of my project are to finish the current dynamic simulation modelling pilot study and prepare for my upgrade, hopefully carrying out some initial calibration and monitoring in higher education buildings. I will also continue analysis of the Higher Education Design Quality Forum dataset, which I helped to develop, as the results will help to frame my ongoing methodology. Finally, I'll carry out the large-scale cohort studies. I am open to collaborating with social scientists in the various disciplines that make up indoor environmental quality. For example, lighting, temperature, acoustics, and air quality, as well as those in environmental psychology, to ensure that a thorough evaluation of subjective measures is achieved.